Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Kevin, and this morning is the 21st of November. It's a Saturday here in Charlotte. Um, um, I hope you're all well and you had a good week. Let me see if this makes a difference. Um, there we go. So, I've got a couple of cards today which I rather like. It took a while for me to develop a relationship with the cards today. I even asked if it's time to dispense of the cards and do something else. But no, they eventually we got there. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why it happens, but sometimes it does happen. Um, so in our Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, the Eagle King came, and the Eagle King came as an ally, a friend. And then on my side, my personal card was Friendship and Union, which doesn't really, it's not really a surprise that here we are in Thanksgiving and times to think about and focus on blessings and what we're grateful for and what we're thankful for and the things we've accomplished. So, from a platform of being grateful and being blessed and feeling satisfied and feeling full and complete, the Eagle King comes and just basically, as an ally, it is sort of saying you can't really do anything wrong. The Eagle King talks about having the bird's eye view and being in tune with the fact that as above and below, from the sides, everywhere, there's plenty of support, and you just stay on your journey. Um, Friendship and union is a way to gather and be with those who now support you and what you're about as you support them and what they're about. What I find lovely about these two cards and the general feeling, the general energy that I'm picking up and I'm experiencing is something somewhat soft, nurturing, magical, and beautiful happens and occurs around the second and third week of November, when we here in the Western culture soften and start to embrace the warmth and the coziness of winter. You know, another month of autumn, most of whatever's been done outside, tidying up of grass, of being with nature, the watching the natural fall of trees, tidying up, getting the gardens ready for spring, planting bulbs, preparation, if you will. And then there's this crispy magicalness of when the year begins to hibernate and really say goodbye. Um, we have about another 5 weeks, six maybe, but 5 weeks for sure, of 2020. I know lots of people look at it like, well, the new year, a new attitude. Yes, true, but it's not like January 1st flips a switch and everything's different. There is a sense of blending. This is a time to gather with people and perhaps sort out, work on what's the bigger picture. A year from now, what will you have accomplished or done? And if you put yourself into a year from now, which isn't really difficult, being that the one we've just had was filled up with complete surprise, shock, perhaps devastation, perhaps elation. There was definitely a shift on many levels for many people on all kinds of different areas, whether it was banking and commerce, education, transportation, health, business, small business, big business. I don't know globally the entire planet that's on a Western cycle that wasn't somewhat affected by an energy that people felt but didn't necessarily know what to do with. The feeling that snow's coming, you can smell it. And the feeling that perhaps a hurricane or a storm is coming because you can feel it. And it brings me back to the vibrational energy that's working within us, around us, for us, and sometimes for against us. When I look at friendship and union, this reminds me of who is important, why are they important, and how are they important. Who's important, why are they important, and how are they important? And then the other part to that would be, how do you support those folks? Why do you support those folks? And who are you supporting? And then at the same token, look at the same thing but in the other direction. How are they supporting you? Why are they supporting you? And who is supporting you? And these are the things that you pull together, knowing that the energy of the Eagle King soars above and takes that bird's eye view over the entire landscape. So I'd probably, if I had to guess, would say some folks are going to come into your life, some folks are going to leave, some folks are going to fulfill their purpose, and some folks are going to enter with the next purpose. Know that what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, is already been somewhat foretold, already been somewhat set up, and all you have to do is stay on board, stay on track, which the Eagle Scout or the Eagle King says that's what's happening. All right, time to meditate. Feet flat on the floor, and I will begin to communicate with what I now believe to be a higher source that guides these meditations and the messages. Deep breath in, pull in all that's good about you and the universe and the environment that you're in. As you exhale, release, let go, detach. Let the depth of your breath and the purpose of your exhale create an ebb and a flow. Understand that you must and should use your exhales to discard, release, detox. Bring your mind and your attention to the soles of your feet, your legs and your thighs, hips and your belly, heart and your shoulders, your arms and your hands, throat, neck, jaw, eyes, ears, and the top of your head. Begin to form the light, the eternal flame, seeing it as a small candle, a flame that's within you, right below your heart, right where your ribs come together. With every breath in, brighten the light and expand it out. Use your exhale to create more space for more light to come in. Extend your inner vision, your third eye center. Extend the beam of light directly upward so that it's shining above the surface of the top of your head. And it's shining out in front of you in all directions. As if you were looking into a glass window or a mirror. See and picture the same beam of light extending out behind you. As you picture yourself, feel and see this beam of light extending out to the left of you until you've used these beams of light coming from the same source, being you, and picturing and envisioning a perfect sphere. The middle of the sphere is you and the light shining bright outward. As you sit peacefully and quietly breathing in energy to the light that lives within you, extending the energy out from you. Begin to imagine other separate beams of light out ahead of you. You can see them as light bubbles, light bulbs, just spheres of light. Let the consciousness of your physical body go. Bring in the magical consciousness of your imagination. Think of your combined energy, your energy with the other bubbles of light. all working equally together, all creating an energy force that equally energizes simultaneously. This collection of energy, of light, creates a greater power of attraction, a faster energy of manifestation, allow your own light and the light of others to feed into and manifest your biggest heart's desire, as you share your light with others and they share their light with you. Be part of the collective energy that supports, nurtures, nourishes, energizes, and manifests more blessings, more tidings of joy and happiness, more feelings of lifted energy, lifted joy, lifted happiness, lifted peace, lifted health, lifted wealth, lifted abundance. With the collected energy of others and yourself, generate the feeling of support, of being supported, of supporting others instantly. Begin to see these spheres of light getting bigger, brighter, and stronger. See your own getting bigger, lighter, stronger. Continue with your consciousness to increase this vision of light coming from you as you experience the light coming from others. Continue the increased size, increased vibration, as you get closer to the light of others. As your stream of light mixes with the stream of light of everybody who supports you, loves you, cares for you. and those you support, all those you love, all those you care about. As their light and your light connect, see a collective bubble. A simultaneous breath in increases your collective energy. Now begin to imagine everybody joining together. You are part of a bigger community of light, of raised vibrations, of clearer wisdom, of stable heart, a larger vibration of ease, peace, balance, harmony, abundance, radiance, health. Keep and maintain this feeling of lightness, vibrancy, love, joy, happiness, peace, harmony, serenity. Bring your understanding in your consciousness to the present time, your environment. Connect with the feeling that your feet are on the floor. Connected to the earth. When you're ready, bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Lift your thumb knuckles between your third eye center in honor of the world. And together we bow and say Namaste. There's a reason I like to close the meditation on that feeling of lightness and that feeling of peace and the understanding that every exhale releases, removes, detaches, unhooks from the energies that we don't need, that doesn't fuel us. And by maintaining that feeling of effervescence and joy and peace and all that's good, all that's positive, that's the energy we keep going with, we keep flowing with. And eventually all the other energies that feel heavy, pull us down, create the out of balance feelings, the feelings that we're a little anxious, a little nervous, perhaps depressed. By keeping this lightness, this joy, this balance, this serenity, and by pulling in the energies of others who are of the same vibration, that becomes the reality. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that message as well as the meditation. And I'll be back here again at 5:30 in the morning. Okay, you have a great Saturday. Make it matter. Love those that love you. Bye.